All right, last I want to talk about what's coming up. This week we're doing correlation again. We did the correlation chapter earlier, and what we had done earlier was just, is there a correlation coefficient, the R value, between two variables? We're just building a little bit on that concept this week and looking at the question of, is it statistically significant if there is an R value of whatever it is? So this is, again, very similar to the idea of effect size. Actually, it is the same idea of effect size versus statistical significance. And what I think we're going to see by the end is that you can have statistical significance in a correlational study, even if the R value is relatively low, like 0.15, because statistical significance will also be influenced by how many participants you have in your sample. So it would almost seem like this chapter should have been part of the earlier chapter, but if you think about it from Salkind's logic, the reason that this chapter comes now is that before you hadn't been introduced to the idea of statistical significance. So we're just building incrementally on the knowledge that we had before with correlation statistics, and also what you know now about statistical significance. All right, so also coming up this week is final touches on Map 1. If you're not ready, if you don't already have that done, I think most all of you do. I have asked you to prepare 3 questions for an assigned peer. So there's a spreadsheet in this week's module that says who you're assigned to. You'll be assigned to more than one person. And you post those questions to an assignment Dropbox. Don't share it with your peer, because I want to give you feedback on the quality of the questions, because that's part of this too. I want you to make some progress on Map 2. I'll leave it up to you to how much progress to make, but I have made some suggestions. Now, after we do the presentations this Sunday, you might have a couple aha moments on Sunday that will help you with Map 2. So if you feel good to just go ahead and do it all, great. Or if you kind of want to hold back a little bit to see how it goes on Sunday and then work more on it, leave that up to you. The week of April 10th, not this week, but the next week, we're going to do another critical review practice with an article that I've got posted. And so depending on, I'm just telling you that now because depending on the workload you've got between the 2 classes and everything you've got to do, want to let you know that in advance in case you have more time this week. You might read that article now to get a little bit of the work done in advance, or not. All right, thanks everybody. Looking forward to seeing you again this Sunday.